So we're here at Ultrace 2025, and I'm here with Benny from BMW Classic, and he's one of the founding members of Hoffmeisters. And tell me a little bit about the group, how that was founded, what the purpose of it was.
At BMW Classic, I work in an office with a team that we take care about all the clubs and the communities around the world regarding all the brands, except Rolls-Royce. So it's BMW, BMW Motorrad, M, and Mini. We saw there's a need for even for younger people that want to gather under a name. And I had several friends that are into the scene but not working for BMW. So listen, we would like to put something up. And then I said, that was the start. I said, be my guest. Let me be the corporate side to support this on any way you wanted to. And it has grown to a community project where we can go to several events, host our own events, and being here at Ultrace is one of the, let's say, prototype why we are having the Hoffmeisters with us.
So Ultrace is a huge show in Poland for the community with everything here. There's stance cars here, there's drifting, there's amazing race cars. You guys started in Munich with this amazing E38. So tell us a little bit about the thought of this.
It's a great car. So we're lucky we're having a big collection of running cars as well. Some cars, our colleagues don't want us to just like put another 1,500 miles on it and don't totally get. and we're lucky that we have cars like this. This is it's a 728. And this car is meant to go on events, to cover longer distances. At the end, we'll cover around 2,000, 2,500 kilometers. And the car itself is so cool because it's less than 45,000 K on the clock. It's a 728, but it's green on green on green. So it's a green interior, green dash, green leather. Yeah. It's English green inside and Oxford or Boston green outside. And it's a fun car.
I've never seen another one like it. Yeah. And a few nights ago, we actually met over in Hanover. You guys drove this from Munich to Hanover, and there was a little bit of a supper club that we had, which is all kind of people with BMW Classic and with Hoffmeisters. Yeah. It's a special invites at Razi's.
Yeah, Razi, one of the other founding members of Hoffmeisters, he decided he couldn't come here to Ultrace, but he wanted to host guests that come from the West, like from the UK, from the Netherlands, and so we met up. Had a fun night, and with less sleep, we went then to Wrocław.
So this is another car in the booth here to represent BMW Classic. This is an E21. Tell me a little about this car.
That's Arthur's car, so privately owned. Arthur is from the Berlin area, and he built this car together with his dad, and they are specialized in car interiors, which you can easily see when you look into it. He did a lot of work on the interior, but also on the exterior. So it's a car, and he told me that this used to be a 323, but now it's a 2.7 M20 Weber carburetors. So it's around 210, 220 horsepower. And the sound is amazing, the way it runs is amazing, and with the old BBS Made wheels, it fits
perfect here at Ultrace, but it's not exactly stock, but it also matches with the 7, with the greens, so that's really cool to see that here.
And it's kind of the hidden star or the hidden gem here. Like people tend to pass by and then they stop and they look, that's cool. And that's what I like, when people just like at the very first sight they try to, or they don't really see it and then they start to enjoy it.
Yeah, well, I think it's competing with something that's actually over here to the right, which a lot of people are spending a lot of time looking at. And this particular car is the 15, I believe, that won Le Mans, I believe, in 1999.
The famous Le Mans victory. And this is one of the few cars that participated in the race. We'll see another one later on. And it's always nice to look at it. I don't know if we could go or should go too much into detail, but it's a legend for himself, and you see that people gathering here looking at some people from here. They don't know the car because it's a sport prototype. It's not based on a serious production car. It's not a production car. I personally like it a lot because it's so much history for the brand, and from time to time we race it, not really race it, but demo race it in Goodwood or other races. And today we brought it to Poland to have the people enjoying it here.
Yeah. So what was the choice? Why choose this to bring to Ultrace for 2025?
So in fact, it's the third time we're here at Ultrace. It's the third time in a row. We have a really strong connection with the organizers from Ultrace, and then prior to the event, we tried to figure out what could be the topic, what they would wish to have, because they know their lineup from the other like exhibitors,
Sure.
and then they say the car could be additional, could be a cool addition. So we start discussing, and then at some point we get to the result. And the Le Mans stuff, especially with the other car, that was a wish from them, and I said, if the cars are available, I'm happy to get them here. And this is how it came to life. This was Adrian's and Michal's from Ultrace decision, and I was happy to bring it because I'm always happy to bring that car.
And I think it makes a big splash here with all the other things we've seen. We've seen some Jägermeister cars, some really classic race car stuff. And this stands out, but it stands out even more with the car that's back there in the glass, which is the Jenny Holzer art car, which actually also raced at Le Mans next to this.
Exactly. I don't know if it really raced, but it was in the pre-qualifiers. I don't know if they stopped it at some point, I have to be honest. And this was the starting point when we discussed what to bring this year. And the guys from Ultrace, they were keen to have exactly this car. And they pitched what is behind us, this video cube, because they say there's so many cool content of all the art cars and stuff. It would be nice to have like a physical car here and the videos all together. And I personally really like that car, not because it's the sister car of the LMR, but I remember doing a shoot with the car, which was very nice that I really looked back to, and it fits so well in the setting. So you have this white on white and glass. It's pretty. Was it called monochrome display-ish thing?
Well, the artist is known for doing language art, so projecting it on buildings and putting it on, big neon signs. And this is so cool to see language on a race car. So it's very kind of controversial in the design, because most of the art cars, I would say, have super bright colors. The Jeff Koons is just crazy. So this is very simplistic, but when you start looking at the details and what everything says, it's really a cool art piece. And I mean, the thing I love the most is that it's in the container with the glass, so we can get 12 inches away from an art car, which is not normal. I mean, this is a very special car to BMW.
And it is, in fact, always a hustle to put an art car on an exhibition and to have it protected the right way. And it's not because it's approachable for the audience just to touch it. That's our second worry. But the very first one is, like a proper piece of art, you protect it from UV rays, and so this is the reason why it's behind glass, and should have a right climate. And it is cool that we have this box. So it's kind of a toy car box or matchbox car in an arty way, let's say like
perfect. So there's two more cars that I think are even more special to some of the people here at Ultrace, because they're based on production models, the M3. And so over here with all of the livery, we have an M3 GTR, which is, I believe you told me, the 2005 race winner at the Nürburgring 24 Hour.
Yeah, 2004 is at our workshop at the moment, and 2005 winner car is here on display. It hasn't run for years now, but it's here, and it's kind of in the original condition, so it's not restored or something like that. And it is the homologation version, one of the less than 10 ever built.
Back in the day, BMW had to make a production street car version of this car to be able to actually race it and actually be a part of the FIA at that time, to be able to race the car in the US and in Europe, I believe, right?
Yeah, homologation said back then there has to be one car sold on every continent. That was like the vague rule to have it, and BMW somehow managed to do so. Let's keep it like this. And the road cars were hidden until like 4 years when we first put them out, because like some time had passed and then there were no homologation issues anymore. And we're happy to show the car. People are loving it. It's always interesting if you put cars on a car show, and then it's funny to look at the reaction. What car is the most anticipated one? And as of today, I don't know, like 4 p.m., this is the winner today.
So it's literally amazing to be able to see these two together, both of the LMRs together, all in one booth in one day. And that's brought to you by the ideas from the Hoffmeisters group. So how can people interact with you, come to events like this, and really grow the community?
So at the moment, like the central thing is the Instagram canal. It's Hoffmeisters, and we're still growing. But in the bio it says casually celebrating cars with Hoffmeister Kings, and that's what everybody who is into that should interact with us. Get in contact if you want to have a cool event, if you want to do a cool event themselves, and let's add a little Hoffmeister flavor. Let us know. That's the most important thing that we are working with, in fact, because it used to be a small group of people, but the very first idea was to spread the idea around the world, because we know there's so many people celebrating BMWs all over the world with their certain kind of taste. And that's what enriches the whole thing in the community, and I think that's a very important thing. You can have it here at Ultrace. We could think of having it sometimes at a US event or something. It's really great that people start to interact a lot with us at the moment.
I want to thank you for doing that and bringing these cars to everyone, making them more accessible, but also making the BMW vintage community larger. Once in a lifetime to be able to see these together within walking distance, for sure.
Off camera, I can open the door for you as well.
Okay, amazing.
It was nice.
Thanks again.
Thank you.